I'm feeling kind of nervous.
Oh. well, now everybody knows that Kiwi's feeling kind of nervous.
Now I'm feeling embarrassed.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Legit Weebs channel. Today, at this point in time, it's supposed to be our collab with Sotek. Unfortunately, Mr. Sotek is likely having a good night's rest, and I hope he has good dreams. So instead, I pulled in Kiwi for yet another Warhammer reaction. We're going to be finishing all the Total War Warhammer 3 cinematics, and if we have more time later on, maybe something else. Although I think just getting through all this and like talking about stuff is probably going to be the majority of the stream.
I mean, you can try and get me into Warhammer games.
Warhammer games?
I have not done the tutorial yet, but I do have Warhammer 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, we can play that together in a co-op someday, Kiwi. You and me, co-op stream, hell yeah.
Yeah, you can scream with me for making stupid strategy choices in real time.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I mean, an entire stream of just teaching Kiwi how to play Warhammer 3. Yeah, I'd love that, actually.
Oh, welcome to Deep Dark Duck.
That's an awesome name, by the way.
Yes,
welcome to this live stream.
Orca, I would not be Orca, I would be vampires.
Vampires? Oh, of course. That makes sense. Alright, let's, I think we don't need to dilly-dally anymore. We shall just start with where we left off. So, from here on should be like the very first time that they announced Warhammer 3. Also, everybody in chat, let me know if the audio is good once we start playing it, just in case.
Yeah, wait, you still had your bad PC at the time when we watched this together.
Oh, the last time? I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
No door can keep it from us. And
Happy birthday, Greedy! Oh, that's a nice hand. It can be a hand model.
Oh, he's dead, Kiwi.
There is so much to tell you.
That makes it even better. You don't need consent.
Excuse me? Oh my god.
The sacrifice I made was not enough. The dark gods still feed on our transgressions.
She looks bold, and that makes her really pretty.
Corruption.
Oh,
Nurgle.
ew, disgusting.
Obsession.
Slanesh? Oh.
Zinch.
That was the very
And
baby.
Corn.
You must face these demons.
Oh, she has a very cool crown and sword. Teddy bears.
Teddy bears? I think you have the wrong kind of bear, Kiwi.
No. You don't have to warn me anytime a bird appears. Just know that I probably close my eyes and won't see anything important if a bird's on screen. Zero has not taught me what squig is yet.
I never will.
What is squig? Oh, she's gonna ice him to death. Wait, I think I've seen the squigs. Aren't they the meatballs on legs?
Pretty much, yeah. Music for this is awesome. Good audio?
Yep.
Roger that, Firestorm. Oh, we still have a little bit more.
Yes, if I ever play against Zero, I'll play orcs and drown him in squigs.
We are.
Okay, so in Warhammer 3, they introduced a new faction called Kislev, which we saw here. It's basically like Warhammer Fantasy's version of Russia. And and this lady that we see here is the Serena Katerin, I believe her name is. And she uses ice magic and stuff like that.
Doesn't the tutorial start with the Russians?
Yeah,
like
it starts with the Kislev faction, but a different leader. Katerin's a leader that you would play in like the base game, but for the tutorial, yeah, it's a unique guy.
I see. Slavic cultures, a mix of all of them? Okay.
Yeah. And, they have a lot of bears. Like, even their god that they worship is called Urson, which is just a giant bear that I believe brings about winter, and then, you know, just uses the seasons and stuff. And I think the entire story for the tutorial is that Urson kind of disappears, and you as a Kislev prince have to go searching for him to see what happened to Urson.
Since I'm a Kislev prince, does that mean that she's my mommy?
That I'm not going to say. Urson brings about summer. Okay, Urson chases away the winter, I believe, was the opening cinematic, yeah. But also, what was added to Warhammer 3 were the 4 main Chaos factions. I believe that was the first time they showed up in the game. Being, let me see if I can get to that screen. Was it before this or after? Oh yeah, I don't know. Here it is. Oh my god.
I did not see more. I did not see that in his mouth.
Okay, so this is Nurgle. You'll likely hear him being referenced to as Papa Nurgle by many within the Warhammer community. Let's see.
So this is so basically in one of his underlings is what Wasabi photoshopped my face onto. Nurgles.
Yeah. Okay, so what Kiwi is referencing here is in the Discord, I believe Wasabi edited Kiwi's face onto a little Nurgling, and Kiwi absolutely loved it.
Yes,
and used that as like
adorable.
her profile picture for a while. Even though she didn't even know who, you know, what the Nurgling was.
They were so adorably ugly that I had to.
Actually, Kiwi, do you still have that profile picture? If you can send it to me in the Discord, I can show it up on stream.
Oh, let me. You can continue talking while I search for it because I actually have to find it.
Okay, so there isn't really that much difference between 40k and fantasy in this regard, I believe. But Nurgle is like the chaos god of rot, decay, and life.
What? Rot, decay, and life?
There's a lot of mixture that goes into it and a lot more nuance than just that, but the basic gist of it is that he's more about like how should I say? Yeah, all of his followers and stuff, they're kind of rotting, they're diseased, there are worms coming out of them, and they're probably the most happy followers out of all the other Chaos Gods. Because they're just like really happy with being alive. Basically, he's evil nature. Yeah, god of life, death, decay, and disease.
Found it. I see.
Alright. Nice.
Thank
you, Greenie.
Oh wait, did Greenie send it?
Yeah, Greenie sent it to me. Let me just save this image and show it up on stream for you guys. Browse. It should be my downloads folder.
What's Kiwi
Oh.
supposed to be again? Your mom. Sorry, I had to.
Okay, this was
I'm
the
a
image that
wolf.
Kiwi was using as her profile picture for a while.
Yeah, and
It's
a
a
lot
little
of people
nurgly.
were like, yeah, a lot of people were like, what are you using as your profile picture? People who were outside of Discord, like, confused.
Well, like even you didn't know,
I
so
think it's beautiful. Well, I knew that it was something that people made for me, and I thought it was beautiful, so I used it. Because look how adorable it is!
I think this
Look
is
at it.
also one of the tabletop models of a nurgling. The nurglings are pretty fun to look at, and their animations are pretty awesome. But yeah, they're like
It is
a
indeed perfection.
they're like a basic unit for the Nurgle faction, and they're kind of like the mini Nurgles. Like if you see this guy, he's kind of like the Papa Nurgle, and then the mini Nurgles look like him but are tiny, like this.
Did they also have worms inside of their mouth?
Yeah, probably. I think
Uh,
Kugath Plaguefather, which is one of the legendary lords you can play in the Nurgle faction, he literally like spits out one of them and then throws him as an ammunition, and then he explodes on contact. But of course, the entire way he's like super happy to be, used as ammunition. They're just happy people that are diseased and
happy.
yeah, maybe
Happy.
not really dying. They're just slowly decaying.
I mean, they're rotting away happily.
Yeah.
So beautiful to me.
All right. Next one.
I don't want to see that again. Why do you keep showing me worms inside of my mouth?
Okay, I think this one is for Slanesh. Slanesh
He looks like
is usually
yeah. He looks like that squid guy from Baldur's Gate.
Oh. You mean he looks like a mind flayer?
Yes. He looks like Squidward on drugs.
I guess a mind flayer would probably kind of fit. No, mind flayers I think would fit into Zinj factions. So what does chat think? But they do kind of look like they're from Slanesh. But yeah. Basically, Nurgle is represented by green most of the time, and Slanesh is represented by this purpley pinkish color most of the time.
Oh. Are they like connected to a poison or something? Because purple is usually poison.
Slanesh is connected to excess in all forms. So, like, if we go into the 40k lore, Slanesh came to be because of a galaxy-wide orgy.
What the fuck?
And that's a very rough telling of it. But yeah, in fantasy lore, Slanesh is kind of there to seduce their opponents. They're kind of like basically the BDSM faction.
Oh wait, so it really is like a mind flayer from Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, kinda. But not really, but... Absolutely excessive. They want a universe-spanning empire? Oh, yeah. I mean, that is a point. I feel like it might be a little more Zinchian simply because of their mastery over psionics and stuff like that. But yeah, you could argue both either way.
I'm going to kink shame Slanesh. Ugh, like, what?
But yeah, I do want to make it clear, chat wants me to make it clear as well, that was 40k lore, which is different from Warhammer Fantasy lore. But yeah, the basic gist of it is that excess in all things, whether it be through the senses, or through pain, through sound, whatever. This is the kinky faction, basically. Yeah.
I see.
They will never know the safe word. Yep, exactly, Brutalite. All
I
right.
think this one is my least favorite so far. I'm not good with them.
Well,
Can't
once
keep
you
up.
see the legendary lord for Sinesh, maybe you'll change your mind. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, is he hot? If he's hot, then probably I like him quite a bit.
I won't spoil it, but I don't even know if we can call it he.
It's a she! Even better.
Well, I don't think we could even call it she.
Well,
You'll
they
see.
them
You'll
works
see.
too. It's Pride Month, okay? They them is fine too.
Okay, let's see. Well, this one you probably don't want to. Okay, well, we're just gonna
Yeah,
get
I
that
don't want
off
to
of the
see this
screen.
one. Just skip it. No, Zero. Zero, you said you want to see.
Oh man! All right.
I cry.
Roger that, Lich. Because of that, I'll probably avoid it for now. But yeah, what you just saw there was the Tzeentch faction. They're basically the ones who are the most adept at magic. Tzeentch is kind of a chaos god of what is the best way to describe him?
I think I've heard
He's kind of like the
before.
gremlin. The gremlin of the chaos gods. He
It's such
likes
a shame
to
that
mess around with people.
It's such a shame that the bird is a fucking gremlin. Why does it have to be a bird? Why can it not be a goblin or an orc or I don't know anything but a bird? I would even accept like a furry over a bird.
Tzeentch is the god of change and trickery, deception, mindfuckery. He basically
why
screws over his own followers too sometimes, just for the heck of it.
Why is the dude that I like connect the most with a bird?
Tzeentch is the leader of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. That should be a part of the lore.
Show Kiwi what blue pink horrors look like. What are blue pink horrors?
I think we'll see them later on once we dive deeper into the Tzeentch faction. I forget exactly if there's a cinematic trailer for that, but I'll point them out when they show up.
Well, if I share the same name as a bird, why do I hate birds? I already went into this beforehand, but as a kid, a dude in a bird costume approached me and fucking grabbed me on my head with a huge beak. And since then, I've been traumatized and afraid of birds since I was like 8 or 9. Okay.
So yeah, Tzeentch is he likes to mess around with people. He offers them the knowledge of the universe. He's also likely the most powerful chaos god out there, but he doesn't want to win because he feels like it would be kind of boring. I think he also knows like all past and present and futures, so he can kind of manipulate that. The bird that you just saw there is Kairos Fate Weaver. He's a legendary lord for Tzeentch, and I believe his future self also wants to try to come back and kill him in battle sometimes, so he shows up to kill himself. And he also has a quest where he has to go back in time to attack his previous self and stuff like that. Just like random time loops, randomly giving plagues to people. Well, not really plagues, but just, messing with people and stealing their cities out of nowhere. That's kind of Tzeentch. If you like trickery and just like being a menace, then Tzeentch is for you.
Okay, yeah, I saw what Zagrini sent me what Tzeentch looks like, and people in chat keep on saying that he like is ever changing. As long as it's not a bird, it's fine by me.
Yeah.
But since he has a bird as a close hand, I'm kind of like troubled by it.
Because that's the thing. It's represented as a bird here, but when it comes to Tzeentch followers, it's kind of impossible to make a model for them, an accurate lore model in-game, because they're always constantly ever-changing, because Tzeentch is the god of change, so yeah, even their bodies just kind of like morph into like weird tentacle things sometimes, or lots of different kinds of animals and stuff like that. It's just crazy.
He sounds like an anti-protagonist and his followers.
Oh, that's right. I should mention the Changeling too. The Changeling is another legendary lord for the Tzeentch faction in Warhammer 3. And his whole gimmick is that he can disguise himself as any other lord and make like diplomatic calls or like go to war while pretending to be somebody else and stuff like that. So yeah, that kind of ties into the themes of deception.
He sounds fun.
Sounds really annoying, yeah. All right. The next one.
He's a prankster. It's a prank hole.
All right. Well, that is...
Face.
I don't know if... Yeah, just Catarin's face just overlaid on top of it. If we go back too far, we're gonna go to the bird, so we can just keep it here.
I'm pretty sure that if you press something, you can go frame by frame instead of going back and pausing.
I think it's a period.
Yeah, period and yeah, there we go.
Ooh. So, do you remember when Scourge was shouting at the top of his lungs during our... Well, actually, I think you were there during that particular Lethal Company stream. But yeah, he likes to randomly shout blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. That's Khorne's whole thing. He does not care whose blood it is, as long as blood is spilled.
Sounds like a fun guy.
He is a chaos god of war, bloodshed, skulls, war, and honor. Yep, exactly as Lich said. Very straightforward, very simple to understand. If you like fighting, then he will like you. But of course, he will never stop fighting.
Yep. I see how it is. I see that we would not get along, but I would find him incredibly hilarious.
I think he is pretty hilarious. Like, man, I forget what the legendary lord for Khorne's name is, but it is pretty funny, like seeing this massive demon just running around the battlefield, running into like tiny infantrymen and just kicking them.
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious.
Just sending them flying across the battlefield. Scarbrand, yeah, Scarbrand. Oh man.
Scarbrand the Exile.
Yeah, lore-wise, I don't think there's too much to say about it. I think for Scarbrand himself, he got exiled because he tried to attack Khorne, and he was actually able to dent like a little bit of his armor, and Khorne got kind of pissed off, not because he tried to attack him, mind you, but because he tried to sneak attack him. He would have been fine if he probably attacked him like head on, and Khorne would have been like super happy to duel him or whatever. But then Khorne, I believe, kicked him so hard that he flew for like an entire week and then landed here. And so he's kind of exiled here. Oh yeah?
I was looking at chat to see more lore because they say some extra stuff and I look at like the side and I see Scarbrand likes the net. Thank you. That was very important, yes. Yeah, I see. So, the poor crone learned how to fly without drinking Red Bull. So it's quite troubling.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually,
my stomach hurts.
Yeah, that might not be accurate. I have to like try to sift through my memories of the comments section because some of the comments that I remember are just like fan theories and not actual fact.
I see.
Okay, I'll ask chat this actually. I remember somebody telling me that Scarbrand's axes are actually weapons in 40k. Is that true? But alright. So yeah, when it comes to Scarbrand, he has this mechanic where you always have to constantly be in battle, and then the meter for him raises, so as like there's a certain amount of blood being shed currently. And the higher the better. Of course, if you stop battling, then you kind of lose those bonuses. Yeah, it is? Okay, cool. So yeah, there is kind of like shared demons. Oh, which I should mention, by the way, that the Chaos Gods and the demons and stuff are shared between both settings, both fantasy and 40k. but they might be a little different personality-wise. So once we get into 40k lore, you'll probably recognize them and can pretty easily pick up that they're the same themes and stuff.
Yeah, probably don't like confuse me with 40k lore as you're telling me the current one, because I will my brain will fuse them into the same one. So probably don't confuse me with it just yet.
Yeah, no worries. They're just giving you a heads up once we do get into that. But yeah,
high school IQ, what?
I don't think there's too much left about Khorne. Pretty simple, pretty easy to understand. Let the blood flow, no matter whose blood it is.
Like you quite a bit. He sounds very funny.
Oh, also, I believe he has an ability where he can spawn an army on himself. So like he spawns enemies in front of him just so that he can kill them. Or so, yeah, that's that's basically his whole thing.
He sounds very funny, but he sounds like such a headache to play.
Actually, Kiwi, for new players, I'd actually recommend that they play Scarbrand, because it's such a simple mechanic. You just fight. You don't have to like do this whole diplomacy, this whole trickery, managing your cities, because Khorne does not care about cities. He just razes everything to the ground. Just everything gone.
You already know that I like diplomacy and raising cities much more than just fighting. You already know me.
Okay, well, we'll see. And yeah, I think the rest of this trailer just basically shows some of the demons of Khorne, I believe. These are like bloodletters. We'll probably see better shots of them later on. And then obviously Katarine trying to fight them back.
Carbon time.
Alright, let's see this. Trial by fire. Next trailer.
The bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland.
Behold the unyielding motherland.
Through the teachings of the great orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at the bay.
Skip
Our
at the bay.
mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, stand united against the onslaught.
Why do you need a tiger? It's a kitty cat.
It's a snow leopard.
The mighty bear god and the power of winter itself. There, them, go!
Thick motherland accent.
Very thick accent.
Look at the bear! Bear! He's gonna chop on people.
Oh yeah, the giant elemental bear too.
It's a bear!
Alright.
Catherine is 160 years old.
Oh yeah.
She looks like...
Well, I mean, she'd be perfect for you, Kiwi.
Yes. She's talking about 50-year-old man.
So yeah, chat did mention something that in Kislev only women can become ice witches. And I believe men cannot become magic users. This is a Ghost Spodar tradition. Ungols have the hag tradition. Ostankia. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get into Ostankia whenever we get to her lore. I don't know too much about her, unfortunately. But they have their own unique magic and stuff like that only the women can learn. So we'll see all the ice witches are all female. And earlier on in this trailer, I believe we saw Kostaltin too. Where is the guy? The boy. Yeah. This guy.
See, so women are kind of like babas, and men are kind of like Krampus. Since you said that it's like altogether Slavic culture, and that's what I've been taught since I was little. That like bad girls turn into hags or babas, and bad boys turn into Krampuses or just bad men. Since it's a cow. Or like a pig.
Considering that you're European, you probably would know more about Kislev than I do. Because, I mean, you can make some pretty educated guesses here, Kiwi. It's all based off of, like, actual, like, real-world culture, so...
I mean, if it's a mix of multiple ones, then it seems to mainly focus on Russia, but it has multiple other Slavic cultures in them. I know that like Krampus and hags are different in Russia than they are in Croatia, and they're different in Slovenia than they are in Croatia. But that's what I've been told since I was little. On Christmas time, especially, if you are bad during Christmas time, a hag and a Krampus will come pick you up, stuff you in their bag, and use their bones to create little things to hit children with. I forgot what it's called.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds so bad. What?
Yes, I mean, it's supposed to be extremely scary to stop you from being bad. Like, hags are gonna pick you up and eat you, and the Krampus are gonna use your bones to make sticks to hit other children across the butt with. And my parents would always make sure to give me a golden stick in my boot as like a warning because I was bad that year.
Oh, hags are wise women who give their youth in exchange for magic to elemental spirits. This is done in duty to their community. I see.
Yeah, see,
okay.
It's different depending on the culture because hags were seen as bad in my young years. Or we called them babas.
Okay. So, Kostaltin over here is, he's a dude. I think he's kind of opposed to, like, the use of magic or ice magic specifically. There was something about that, but what I do know for sure is that he's kind of in a political struggle with Katerin for who gets to, like, lead Kislev and stuff. So that's a particular mechanic they have with each other in game.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say who's going to have to lead Kiss. I thought you were going to end it there, and I was like, okay. I mean, are they enemies still lovers or something? But then you said Slev, and I was like, oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, okay. All magic. Church versus magic. Well, that's the thing, right? Because in-game, Kostaltin can actually still recruit ice witches, which makes it kind of strange. Because in lore, he's kind of opposed to magic overall, but yeah. He uses his own thing and like holy blesses and stuff like that in order to heal his units. And I think he can like imbue his allies with fire or whatever. But yeah, Kostaltin. He's a guy.
He's a guy. He has a receding hairline, and I feel sorry for him.
That man looks like he's been through a lot. Like, even his in-game model, it's just like, oh, God. You've seen better days, my dude.
Conquer your demons. I didn't want to say
Asmongold reference.
I didn't want to compare him to Asmongold because I already compared the zombie vampire dude, pirate to Asmongold, and I was like, yeah, I can't make that joke again, but yeah, he does look like Asmongold.
Oh my god, man. Right, well, moving on from that one. Sorry, Asmon.
Hello, Sparta.
Welcome.
The motherland has turned her back on us.
It has,
Through a wasted
brother.
land.
It has,
Brothers and
brother.
sisters betrayed. Was the meek cling to power? Is it just?
He has such feminine hands.
To be the bulwark the world relies on? Does it make us weak? To witness endless loss?
Pretty hands.
Do we falter?
We falter.
No. We are molded by it.
Was that a man or a woman?
Forged hot against an anvil of ice.
That's a question every anime viewer asks themselves several times in their life.
Consumes us.
But they have such a manly face, but like dressed as a woman.
Fire, we rise again.
I'll be honest, if you live near the Chaos Wastelands, I'm pretty sure everybody would have a manly face.
They're mewing 24/7. Little bear.
True, Chuck, man. The babies come out with the most manliest face.
Wow.
You gotta be manly in Kislev.
Wow, that was a cool shot.
Alright. Yeah. Well, in this trailer, we saw Kislev Warrior getting corrupted by Khorne. As you can see, it's pretty easy to tell. All the red and the oranges colors. And all the blood and fire. So, yeah, Kislev is, on the map, it's located close to the Chaos Wastelands, which is kind of where Chaos spews from. So their people are very hardy and very used to fighting against the forces of Chaos because, well, they keep on invading every now and then. Literally became the tutorial's final boss. Yeah, Kiwi's gonna meet them when she plays the tutorial.
Yes, once I actually finished the tutorial.
it's not that long.
They don't let me. No, look, the people in Discord don't let me finish any game. Like, we start Sunhaven, then they're like, let's play Stardew. We start Stardew, then they're like, let's play Baldur's Gate. We start Baldur's Gate, and then they're like, let's play Dead by Daylight.
Look, I mean, you can commit to it if we do it as a stream. I'll be there for you, Kiwi. No worries.
It will make sure we'll play Warhammer. I'm glad you say so great.
Alright.
I mean, I find it cool. I don't have much to say about it because I usually don't really have any interest in humans and games. They're like the faction I'm least interested in.
I relate to that heavily. Hey, I'm the Lizardman enjoyer, so, like, yeah. What can I say?
Lord of rage,
You're welcome.
born of destruction, of insatiable bloodlust.
It's cows and 2 legs.
Savagery incarnate.
Excuse me? Did you just call bloodletters cows on 2 legs?
I mean, they look like it.
Excuse what? Wait, did you ever refer to any of the beastmen that are actually cows on 2 legs as cows on 2 legs?
No, because they're minotaurs.
Oh my god.
The epitome of brutality. Rewarded.
You have to turn on subtitles. I can't understand anything they're saying.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't understand him either. It's gonna be auto-generated though, so.
Oh, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Unleash your fury. Blood for the blood god.
Okay, well that you have to understand.
Bloodborne. Wow. That was perfect.
Lot of red.
Timed.
Whenever Scarbrand screams, we should just replace it with Kiwi's scream.
Yes. Orcs and scars. Both.
Oh, that's great. But yeah.
Oh,
We see all the demons and all their units and all the bloodletters.
yes, I love it. It looks so cool.
All their flaming swords. We also have these guys on cannons. I think they're pretty short range cannons, but they're like hell bikes basically. They have this attack where they spin around and do cool tricks. It's just a lot of fun.
Alright. Actually, minotaurs are bulls on legs, not cows. Okay? They don't have tits, I think. Do minotaurs have titties?
Chat, do minotaurs have tits? We need to know.
I'm googling it right now. Do minotaur women have boobs or udders? It's a D&D question.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, apparently.
If you want them, I guess. Okay, nice. Yeah. Delicious in dungeon moment. Absolutely true, Loonington.
Well,
I could tell you,
like
but are you sure?
Delicious Dimension a lot.
Oh man. They have udders in Dungeon Meshi. Well, there you go. Let's reference Dungeon Meshi. It's probably true across the board. Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't like the idea of udders.
Oh my god. Okay. I guess we might get a bit more corn here. Let's have the
Well, when a daddy cow and a mommy cow milk each other very much.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Okay, it looks like we're getting into Cathay, which is basically fantasy China.
Came the will to shape fate.
It's a shame that they didn't make it Chinese and then just put subtitles under.
Bruh.
Second most popular? Who is the most popular? Oh, he's handsome.
I like this faction a lot, actually. I enjoy their aesthetic.
This burden
It's very
is
cool.
mine to bear.
It reminds me of Avatar.
To offer guidance where it is most needed.
You did not just reference Avatar.
Yes, I did.
Demand sacrifice.
It is Ikemen Empire. I bet there's a lot of BL. I'm gonna stop myself right there.
If you want Kiwi to enjoy your faction, just pick the faction that has the most of the BL. Oh, and they're fighting against Zinch.
I'm gonna lose because Zinch is the best.
Even though he's a bird.
He's not a bird. He's ever changing.
True.
I am ruler of the northern provinces.
I am actually a Dark Elf fan.
Of the great
Cute.
These are so cool. Seeing the terracotta warriors.
Wow. Chocoman also made an Avatar The Last Airbender reference.
Supreme matriarch of Nangao.
Nangao. Oh, she's so cool.
Of the storm winds.
Oh, my eyes.
Daughter of the dragon emperor.
Oh, that's so cool.
Alright. Well, Cathay is a new faction that was introduced into Warhammer 3. I think beforehand they didn't have too much lore about them, but it's been expanded upon quite a bit in Total War. So, this is Miao Ying. I believe she's like the daughter of the Dragon Emperor. And I think all the leaders for Cathay are supposed to be dragons, but they can transform into a human form. And then we just kind of like saw her revert back to her dragon form here when the battle started.
Yes, I thought that her wrongs not wrongs. I thought that her horns on her head were like a helmet or something, but I'm guessing it's her actual horns, and that's so cool.
The first daughter, Miao Ying, the Storm Dragon, is daughter of the Moon Empress and the Dragon Emperor. Yeah. Original Cathay lore was all stuffed framed as rumors. They say there was a great empire in the east ruled by someone called the Dragon Emperor, for example. Ah, okay. I see. Well, I mean, at the very least, everybody has more lore than Nippon.
Shape changing they got from their mom, a shapeshifter from the moon. Nice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It reminds me of what is it called? The Japanese legend from a goddess that it was in Persona 4 Golden. The story, I forgot what it's called.
Oh
man.
I don't want to throw out any random names out there. I don't know. Tsukiyomi or something?
Yeah, Tsukiyomi and his wife. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay. I kind of want to get a good shot of like the pink horrors and stuff because I know Kiwi would enjoy them.
Izanami, yes, Izanami.
Izanami, yeah.
Izanami no Kami, Tsukiyomi, and somebody else, which I forgot the name of. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Kind of a mishmash of both.
Dang, why do all these frames be so blurry, man?
Oldest daughter, her and her siblings are half dragon, half shapeshifter, and the ability of Kathy, or all their extended family that have some dragon blood. So cool to put dragons in your game. That's like a hard thing to manage. Since dragons are seen as quite powerful.
Oh, there's tons of dragons in Warhammer Fantasy. Although I haven't learned too much lore about them. I know that there are like dragon units for many different factions and they come in all shapes and sizes. Like the undead ones,
tell me that.
fire and sun ones, and then we also have these Cathay ones.
The dark elves. You said the dark elves have a lot of dragons.
Well, the dark elves, they do tame. Well, Rakarth, I think he likes to tame monsters and stuff. But the high elves, like Imric, he's basically a dragon prince, I think.
Yeah. I mixed it up. I mixed up the dark elves and the high elves.
And I've seen like in plenty of comment sections about how Imric would be like super jealous of anybody who gets close to Miao Ying because she's basically like his ideal woman because she's both woman and dragon. So
oh my goodness, he's a furry.
Oh damn, the Imric disrespect. I think people would be fine with that.
I'm already in the Book of Grudges. I'm not scared of anything anymore.
That is true. Yeah, you have earned the ire of the dwarfs.
Nothing can stop me anymore.
Most slumbers, there is too little magic in the world to remain awake. Okay. Yeah, I'm learning about a lot of lore here myself as well.
Pogo Man, you can't change my mind about it because he wants to marry a woman because she can turn into a dragon. Okay, I'm sorry, Chad. It's a scaly. Doesn't matter, does it?
You get your terminology right, Kiwi. Gosh.
Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really get any good shots of any of these Tzeentch units. It's a little bit blurry. But we do see, like, some of their flying units. Like, the Tzeentch units, they kind of ride on their little UFOs. I think they're heroes and lords, too. And they have this... Yeah, it's kind of like a UFO looking thing that's like a disc that they sit on top of and they fly around and shoot magic at you with it. So yeah, that's a thing. And I think another thing about the Tzeentch factions that's unique to them is that they get like a rechargeable barrier. So they're pretty busted in the fact that they usually like to do hit and run tactics. They go in, take a little damage. If they lose their barrier, they just fly out on their UFOs and then they come back in again later on. We also have like flying manta ray like looking things, but the pink horrors and blue horrors that chat wanted me to show you. Actually, I can probably look up an image of them so I can get a better look at them. 1 second.
But like, I would not want to marry a woman that turns into a dragon. I would want to marry a woman that turns into a frog. But that's different. Okay? Different.
Cathay also has barriers. I forget the conditions. Is it because of the compass or when they're like defending? Let's see. Pink horror. Leech.
Oh my goodness, he's so adorable looking.
Let's see.
Oh my
Right,
God,
show that to chat. Boom. Yeah. Some
Oh my God,
horrors of
they look
Zinch.
like fish.
Yeah. So this is what I was talking about when it comes to like the Zinch units and like their tentacle and like the mutations and stuff like that happens to them. These guys are I'm pretty sure they're like pure demons, so they come straight from chaos. Whenever they die, they just go back to that place where they came from. They like to shoot like fireballs at you, like magical fireballs, and it's super annoying. They do so much damage if used correctly.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
But alright.
I am conflicted between the frogs and the
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to mention it yet. I don't want to spoil that. Let's move on.
He's just moving on after saying that now I'm expecting frogs.
Look, I'm just gonna say, as the lizardmen bias, lizardmen are way cooler than that stupid bird man. He's just a flaming chicken in my eyes. He can
Don't
burn
call
in
him
hell.
a bird. Don't call him a bird.
Nothing endures without harmony.
Oh, and if you see this giant wall here, that is called the Great Bastion. It's basically the Great Wall of China, but we don't call it that. It's the barrier, well, the wall between Cathay and the Chaos Wastelands, which separates them from the Chaos Demons, as well as the Chaos Dwarves, I believe. This doesn't fall. And they've kind of been holding this. Cathay's specialty is defense of this wall, pretty much.
Harmony
I'm glad.
endures through us.
I think, oh yeah, this is probably the trailer for the brother.
Like the mountain.
Miao Ying's brother.
We will not be drowned by the raging river.
Daddy's least favorite.
Not Chaos Dwarves, just Northern Waste, gotcha.
Behold the wonders of the celestial dragon empire.
Don't, Brulite, I don't want to be with a frog woman. I'm just saying.
And thank you very much, Complain Bird, for the 10 gifted memberships. If any of you guys are in chat, make sure to thank Complain Bird.
Of the dragon blooded. Vanquish chaos with the sheer power of the dragon. Majesty of Grand Cathay.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, Neris also finally got hit.
Okay, yeah, I actually don't know too much about Miao Ying's brother, or honestly herself, so yeah, more Cathay stuff, defending the Great Bastion. They have some pretty cool weapons, which I'm excited to try out myself, but because I haven't played their faction, I don't have too much to say. If anybody in chat wants to add anything, feel free.
If you ever play with me, you can play the Cathay faction. I'll play the frogs.
Actually, I think it would be pretty fun if we did a co-op campaign. Like one of us plays Miao Ying and the other plays the brother. Or Zhao, I believe his name is Xiaoming.
You can
something
play
like that.
you can play the mommy and I can play the brother.
Yeah, I was about to suggest that. No, you know me too well.
We have been friends for how many years now?
Oh, thank you for the reminder, King Sloth. Yeah. So, I think did I learn this from Sotek? Well, basically, Zhao Ming, he's kind of like a master alchemist, and he's handled this substance called warpstone, which is something the Skaven, you know, the crazy rats that we saw like in Total War Warhammer 2. Yeah, they like that a lot. He tried using that as like some power for alchemy, whatnot, and he's handled it a bit too much now that he kind of starts hearing voices in his head. So he's a little bit cuckoo, but I don't think he's all the way there just yet. He's kind of losing it.
Harder. That's what makes him even harder. I'm a Dimitri fangirl.
Yeah. He snorted a little too much of that warpstone goodness, and now he's hallucinating. But yeah.
Fine. If he's hot, he's fine.
Acacia also has a good point. His favorite anime is Full Metal Alchemist. Yep, 100%.
I'm kind of disappointed now.
Oh, come on, man. Full Metal Alchemist is a good show.
It is. It is the original.
Oh. Well, dang. And we have an original enjoyer here, folks.
Yes.
Brotherhood sucks, apparently.
Serbia and I agree on that one. Both of us.
Oh, of course, you two do. You guys are weird.
See, King Sloth agrees.
All right. Well, wait, is this the experimental mode? I forget. Or maybe it's for Zinch. Yeah. Changes inevitable. Oh, there they are in game.
Oh, they look so cute. Oh, they look disgusting.
Oh, there's the manta ray looking things. Yeah, and there's other UFO things that I was talking about. All these flamers of Zinch are so scary, man.
I love them so much. Look at them.
The Roomba Knights. This is like so conflicting for Kiwi because bird, but also like alien UFOs and cute little gremlins and
pink and blue. And they have such cute little units. But frogs and Frog King.
Okay, well, yeah. The Zinch units they're pretty cool. If you like magic, then you'll enjoy them a lot. Oh, I think a legendary hero for the Zinch faction, the Blue Scribes, I believe, they can learn magic from every single like type of magic in the game, but when they use it, it's total RNG, and it changes the magics that are available to you every single time you use a magic. So if you enjoy RNG, Kiwi, which I know that you do, then Zinch is probably your kind of faction.
I mean, what was the first deck you gave me in Shadowverse 0?
I did not give you that deck. You asked me for a Runecraft decks, and I showed you all of them, and you were like, yes, I'm gonna pick the worst one that is totally based off of luck. And you mostly lost all of your games. But when you won, you did.
I won like 50% of my games. 50%.
Okay, now that's being a little generous. About 40%, I would say. But yeah.
When I popped off, I did win though. In like a single round.
So this is something that anybody new in chat should know about Kiwi. Her luck, it goes from like complete like magical, like, best of luck ever to, like, absolute trash, like, how unlucky Kiwi can get sometimes. So, a lot of the time, instead of playing, like, anything that is skill-based, Kiwi will usually go for the random, hey, if I win, I steamroll everybody, and if I lose in the first round kind of builds and plays, so, yeah.
Yeah, like, my luck best explained is that I will find 100 euros on the ground in, like, a single day, and then I would go to walk over the street, and then a car would hit me with the 100 euros in my hand. It's that type of luck.
So an orc player? She's an orc player? That's what I said when I learned about how the tabletop was played for 40k. Is it similar? A similar system for Warhammer Fantasy too on the tabletop? Because I know in 40k, if you roll double sixes, you get like double the crit damage or whatever, something like that. But all right. Draco wants me to search for death animation for scribes. I will attempt to find that. Give me 1 second.
While you search for that, I'll go get me something to drink because I have been making a little bit too many wahs for my third
Roger that, Kiwi.
I'll be right back.
Oh, there's a video literally called "The Blue Scribes Have the Funniest Animations." What is this? Okay. Pop it up on screen, and we'll be right back. Remember that story from Lore Master about his tabletop experience? I do. Yes. I still need to learn how to play Warhammer Fantasy, though. I did watch a video during last week's stream when Sotek couldn't make it. That was pretty funny. It is true, their animations are hilarious. I guess we'll see. Let me drink some water as well. And you guys too. It's been about an hour since we started streaming, so make sure to keep yourselves hydrated. Oh, of course Tariff did videos on them. I keep saying that I should check out some vids from Tariff, but I never get around to doing that. I'm sorry, my dudes. There's just so many like interesting channels and videos out there. One can read but can't understand. One understands words but can't read? What? Oh, of course that's how their arrangement works. Like, everything is so random and weirdly mixed, and it just doesn't make any sense, but somehow it works. Although I guess that is basically Zinch in a nutshell. Will be fun to see Kiwi react to that game. I think it would be, once Kiwi learns more about how Warhammer works in general. Yo, what's up, Dino Nut? I was watching one of your old videos now realizing you were streaming. Hey, we stream around this time, basically every day, so if you're available, join in. Created them as blue horrors to make sure they are too dumb to abuse their power. Oh! Oh, interesting. So it's like a handicap. Okay. He gave them ultimate power, but he also made them dumb. is the gist that I'm getting here. Right, let's see this. Magic of Zinch is splintered all over the realm, so the scribes have to collect it. One reads, the other writes. I see. Oh, Age of Sigmar. I haven't done anything about Age of Sigmar. It's been such a long time since I believe somebody recommended I check out all the factions for Age of Sigmar. And I think Pancreas also has videos on like the Deepkin as well as the Osiric Bone Reapers or whatever they're called. I think it could be cool. But Fantasy also just has so much to offer. I'll see about it in the schedule. I think there's a lot that Age of Sigmar that it has that is interesting though, so yeah. Terrace videos of the Blue Scribes is the most Zinch thing ever done.
To tell you guys how highly I think of this, I am making myself popcorn, which I don't usually do, but I'm having so much fun with this that I was like, I need some popcorn for this. That's how highly I think of Warhammer. So we're gonna be eating popcorn.
Kiwi's just sitting here watching a movie.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically a movie for me. I just have to make some funny comments in between, and I have fun. Nothing more needed.
Alright. Well, chat wants you to take a look at some of the animations for the Blue Scribes that I described here, so let's take a look.
As long as it doesn't have any birds. Wow, look at how cute! Holy shit, Draco! They just disappeared! Did they hug themselves?
Also, Draco, what the hell, dude? 50 memberships? Thank you so much, man.
Draco and Complain Bird are competing against each other.
That's gonna be a very long list.
Yeah, it's gonna be spam.
Alright. But yeah, that was great. I've never actually seen the Blue Scribes in battle before. Just in a video.
Yeah, they hugged themselves and then disappeared.
Also, this is something that I learned from chat while you were away, but apparently one of them can write, but can't read. And the other can read, but can't write. Like, of course they would make it that way. I don't know, I guess they gotta work together. Hey. Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay, well, that was animations for the Blue Scribes.
I love them genuinely. I'm so conflicted. Frogs or aliens?
We'll see. I mean, I guess it really depends on which one you enjoy playing. That's probably the most important part, Kiwi.
I mean, I usually enjoy playing the one that, like, I like. If I don't like them, I probably wouldn't enjoy playing them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, correction. One can write but cannot read. The other one can read but cannot understand. Oh, there you go. Well, what's even the point of reading but not being able to understand? Like, yes, words! What do they mean?
Changeling can turn into...
No. Which, come on. The changeling can become anything. Like, is that even a fair argument? Have you watched Chaos Dwarfs? I don't think we've gone to them yet, no. That's probably like one of the later trailers in this collection. Alright. Let's see. End of this trailer. There it is. He doesn't want them learning powerful magic and be a problem. I guess that makes sense in that context. Oh, the ogres.
Ooh.
They also got introduced in Warhammer 3.
Okay. The only ogres I know of are the ones that... I'm not gonna say that.
They scream and they run, but that's part of the fun, as the ogres are coming to get ya!
I like their song. They're so fat.
Eating
They're
is a
eating
very big part of
people.
their society.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, disgusting, dude.
Yeah. The ogres got introduced into Warhammer 3, and they're a pretty interesting faction. All of their units are super big, obviously. And they like to trade as well as eat food. Lots and lots of food.
Yeah, I don't want to fight them. I don't want to be anywhere near them. They probably are stinky.
I don't think this is the faction for Kiwi.
Yeah, no.
I do
money,
want to
too much
add a
too
little
much
bit of a
fat,
funny
too much
detail
protein.
here. Like, this guy,
Mhm.
I think his name is Grease's Goldtooth. I believe it was this unit, yeah. But when the game initially got released, they made an error with his movement speed where they added an extra 0. So this was like the biggest and fastest thing that you could ever see on the battlefield. Like this guy zooming on his mobility chair.
Hell yeah.
I would
guessing
have
they
loved to
fixed
see
it.
that. Yeah, they did. They did. Which is a shame.
It would have been so funny if he was just zooming through everything.
Oh, when they gave him a buff, yeah, just a little bit of an error. Just an extra 0 there.
400 speed greases, a new creature has been formed. Let's go. A McDonald's. What do you call it? A McDonald's regular, just zooming to another one.
Greasus is so greedy and rich that he has Noblars throw gold in front of him, so he always walks on a path of gold, but have Noblars follow behind him, picking the gold back up. Well, there you go.
There's no turning back for him.
They call us brutes, savages, but we don't care what they's calling us.
I don't want you to search. Oh, that's disgusting. I would never play him. I was gonna say, I kind of want you to search to see,
Oh, to
That's
find
how he
a
looked
video of
like.
that bug?
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been,
I can
that
try
would have been
doing
really
that.
funny to see.
Give me a second. 400 speed. Greasus. Oh, I think Tariff made a video here. Oh god. Well, speaking of Tariff. Boom. Greasus Goldtooth in the 4.1 patch update.
A new creature is born. Introducing the codename GN013L4R. Biotechnology vehicle. Moving speed 400. Immediate drifts 10,000 short.
What is that?
Fastest vehicle in the universe. Highest
Oh my
technology
god!
vehicle powered by GN013L4Rs. From now on. Accelerate with GN013L4Rs. The most muscular, powerful, fastest monstrosities in the universe.
Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
Oh my god. Just seeing him speed, like, way past his army here was insane.
In the
looks-
universe.
It was
It
this?
looks fake.
Biotechnology vehicle powered by GN.
Bruh. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, there you go. We got to see 400 speed Greasus Goldtooth.
Yes. The fastest unit.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
my
back to
stomach
cinematics.
Oh, my face.
There is his hands for the taking.
Oh my god.
Have the guts to be a tyrant. Ripping them limb from limb. Eat it till you can't eat no more.
Oh yeah, there are pirate ogres too.
The great
Monster, I think that it was pirate version of every faction.
Ah, and that's the Great Maw. Yeah. I think, okay, I'm kind of hazy on the Great Maw, but it's like a god that the ogres worship, and they kind of have to like throw food into the Great Maw in order to feed it, which is why like food and stuff is very important for them.
Give me a sec, my sister's stealing my popcorn.
Oh, I guess Kiwi got jumped by her sister. Oh, you're right, Purple Heart. That is a detail that I remember reading from the comment section. Yeah, their stomachs are just so tough that they could just eat chaos demons, and they would die from that. Like actually die and not return to chaos. Terror of Malvid? I think maybe we could like keep the Terror of Fids. Well, I mean that one insert was pretty fun. I'll have to think about it. We could do like a whole compilation of Terror of Fids though. Once we like get the lore, maybe context behind it. Also, wasn't it announced that there would be DLC for the ogres? And in that DLC, are they getting like new units, or are we getting like a whole rework for their faction? Wasn't it a whole made by Warpstorm?
Almost lost my food to an ogre.
Oh. Kiwi's out here fighting real life ogres. I see.
Yup.
Ogre, Corn, and Orcs. Yeah. Probably a rework, they aren't great. I see. Yeah, I haven't played as them. I'm pretty sure that they were part of like the pre-order bonus or whatever for Warhammer 3. Right?
Greens.
The green screens, as Kiwi likes to call them.
I can't say skins. I have become a Warhammer hero unit indeed.
In lore, it's theorized that the ogres are a race created by the old ones as part of their solution to the problem of chaos. They were supposedly in the prototype stage when the warp gates collapsed. Gotcha. I think we talked about the old ones when I talked about the lizardmen last time, Kiwi, but they were basically like the people who created a lot of the races in this current world. And they looked a lot like the frogmen.
Yes.
But yeah,
I remember
Sha was mentioning earlier that the ogres have a stomach that's so strong that it can devour a demon and they actually die and not just return to the chaos realm.
Oh my goodness.
They just
it's
straight up get devoured.
My sister. It's literally my sister. I believe that she ate dirt, frogs and everything when she was little, and she's still alive.
Oh my god. What is this Kiwi sister joking. Lore?
my sister has a stomach like a dark pit, and a stomach made of steel. Nobody's bad except elves. Elves are good. Oh, it's my effect again. I forgot.
I forget. Oh, that's the advisor, right?
A pact with the architect. Fate is fickle.
No, a British woman is whispering in my ears.
So close. Never.
Probably the worst thing that has happened to you today.
Yup. My luck has finally given out. Wait, demons are British?
Well, I know orcs in 40k are British.
You
Orcs in 40k are British.
Yeah, they all talk with a funny British accent.
I love orcs from 40k.
We are not afraid. The all was death.
Oh no.
The demons.
He's seeing gameplay.
He's experiencing Warhammer 3.
He's gonna open Reddit now.
Oh, there come the Reddit mods. Oh, okay, well, these are the Slanesh units. They wear very little armor. They have lots of spikes. They're very fast. That's kind of their whole thing.
It looks so hot. They make me so uncomfortable.
I guess that was the thing that I forgot to mention when I first talked about Slanesh. Yeah, Slanesh units, they're all about speed. Like pedal to the metal. They gotta go fast, you know.
You did not lose me. I'm not ever gonna play Slanesh.
Oh, these are the little nurglings. These are
nurglings.
yeah,
babies.
this is the thing that they edited your face onto. Yeah, they work in like groups like this, and their animations are really fun as they like use each other and like cling on to each other and do like somersaults and stuff.
I love the nurglings.
Oh, that's a toad.
Frogs.
Sigvald
I love it when
speech.
games have frogs. Oh, so cute.
Oh yeah, so this is what we were talking about, like him, her, it.
I mean, them works too.
Yeah, it's a Slanesh demon.
Yeah, it looks adorable.
Adorable isn't a word I would use to describe it, but beauty
It
lies
has
in the eyes of the
everything.
beholder.
Look. They have everything. Let me explain why certain things are cute to me, okay? It has a big mouth, okay? Small eyes, and a face without a nose. That's everything that makes things adorable. And thus, he fits the definition of adorable.
Okay.
Also,
Moving
I
on.
can't recognize faces, so to me, everything is adorable.
Supervisor's scarred for
Devastating
life.
flanker? Thank you for 100 complaint bird.
Slanesh about speed and attacking from behind. They literally have a passive called Devastating Flanker, which doubles their charge bonus when attacking the rear. Thank you for the super chat, Complaint Bird. Yeah, they're all about flanking maneuvers and utilizing their speed
I don't know
and
what
such to
flanking
gain.
means.
Like when you attack your enemy from the side or from behind instead of from the front. So they're not
Okay.
prepared to receive your attack, basically.
So they're cowards.
No. They're faster, so they attack people from many sides. Okay, whatever you want, Kiwi. Search up a sassy nurgling? I can try. We'll see if I can find it.
Look, I hate how people in chat are currently judging me. I am trying to find adorable in things that I can't recognize the faces of. And you guys are being like, you're wrong. They're not adorable. That's a wrong definition of adorable. Shut the fuck. That's so much.
well, there you go. I see. So yeah, it is the sassy Nurgling that we used for Kiwi's little profile
It's so
picture.
Good. Oh my goodness! I love a sassy Nurgling.
All right. Well, that's enough of sassy Nurgling. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I should.
This is bad
I think
for my heart.
We'll end stream on Sigvald's speech. How about that, chat? All right.
I don't know what a Sagwell speech is.
You'll know it soon enough.
Oh my god.
Legion marches. A pestilent parade. Gaze upon the dominion of life and decay. A fertile
I love them. They're
universe
riding on
pregnant
toads.
with delay. The time for virulent rebirth.
What are skinks?
Skinks?
Look at
Oh, they're lizardmen.
Rejoice in proliferation.
But I mean, they're all just so happy, you know? Like, you can't hate them.
No. Ooh,
Okay.
that already looks hot.
Yeah, I mean, all the Nurgle units, going back to the previous trailer.
Oh my goodness.
They're just cute.
Deep Dark Dark. You are right. This is Discord mods versus e-girls. You are right. That's right.
Wow.
This makes perfect sense. That's why
I don't think I
so
can even refute that.
uncomfortable.
Like, a conflict between Nurgle and Slaanesh being described as that, it's pretty accurate.
Disrespect? It's not disrespect. It is what it is. It's not Reddit versus 4chan because, like, 4chaners, Redditors, or 4chaners are not that pretty.
I also want to let chat know that Kiwi previously used to work as a Discord mod, so she's also including herself in this conflict.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
I am a 50-year-old man with a voice changer, though.
True. Living in your mom's basement in the middle of Texas.
My mom doesn't have a basement, but...
Alright. 4chan being chaos undivided is something I can see.
The gifts of
Why is it disrespect for Slaanesh? I can see Slaanesh selling their bathwater.
rejoice. Pleasure beyond imagining awaits you.
Well, it makes sense that they would be the anteaters. They're like pets. Yeah, I think Slaanesh is my least favorite one.
Your tape of perfection. Give yourself to the Dark Prince. Feast on the delights
I mean,
of
those
this
chariots do look gnarly though, but yeah. Ooh, Slaanesh.
to Slaanesh.
Even better, Norgles are actually VTubers.
Okay. No, I guess the other thing that I can add about Slaanesh faction is that they can, like, charm enemy units when they start a battle. So you can kind of, like, yoink a unit from the enemy army and put it into your own. Because you're just so charming, you know?
And can you yoink a Overlord leader?
Oh, probably not. And that would be kind of busted if you could just like yoink their lord. Like, who's gonna lead their army?
Yeah, I was thinking of that lord that just fights for his own, just like spans units for himself if you yoinked him on your side.
No, don't think so.
I was mortal once. A prince.
Oh,
I see, Gizion.
Prince now.
Look, it's a cow.
The gods themselves court me.
That's Daniel.
Bear their mark.
Why is it? That's such a lame name. Why is his name Daniel? Like, I would have accepted Bob, but Daniel.
Yeah, what's the deep tech lore behind Daniel? I think there's lots of reasonings behind it, but it's Daniel the Demon Prince.
Originally Yuri? No, Yuri is 10 times better than Daniel. Oh, he stepped on me.
Okay, well,
Oh, that's nasty.
so we can see like several different versions of Daniel here. Daniel is kind of like a Build-A-Bear unit that was introduced into Warhammer 3. It depends on which chaos god that you like worship and like pay tribute to. So your body kind of changes to align with that, and I believe you get like different bonuses and abilities depending on it. So like you can be 4 different things essentially when you're playing as Daniel, or well, a 5th one when you don't like choose a side, I think.
See.
No versions, different parts. Okay.
I'm not moving on from the name Daniel though. I like his ability, but the name.
Oh, you can mix and match his body parts. Interesting. So your arm could be Nurgle, but your body be Sinesh?
Oh, I would make his head Nurgle and his body Slanesh.
Mountain pass.
Oh, I think this is
Once more,
yeah, the tutorial.
Kislev shines
Yep.
in the darkness of the Chaos Wastes.
Our comrades fear this land. Their doubt cannot stop us. We fight those who worship blood and fire. Match their rage with our own.
The fears of lesser men must not sway.
Apparently,
Thank you,
birds tend to.
Offer no mercy. End his reign of bloodshed.
Oh, I see.
Sin in your hand.
Godslayer is so much cooler than Daniel.
In my hand.
Our journey has just begun. Together, we will roar to melt the snows. Together, we free Kislev of this winter.
Yeah, that was the guy that we saw earlier being corrupted by Korn.
Yuri! Don't be a fool, Garrick. Does he not guide me?
I can't believe you spoiled me, chat.
Son of Kislev.
Well, there it is. Yeah, I didn't want to mention it in case you glossed over it, but thanks, guys. Anyways, let's check this out.
Wait, can you see that in tutorial? Him turning into Daniel?
Well, that's kind of the whole reveal at the end of the tutorial. I wasn't spoiled for it, thankfully, when I played it initially.
Okay.
The Demon Prince, leader of the Legion of Chaos faction, is a uniquely customizable legendary lord for Total War Warhammer 3. Players begin their demonic journey by naming their demon. Ideally something fierce and terrifying, befitting of a spawn of evil. Something like Zarok the Undying, or Daniel.
There it is. That's the entire reason. I see. Or something like Daniel. So it's a meme they created themselves.
I
Yeah,
am
you know
going
what?
to call him Daniel in my own playthrough.
Yeah, yeah. I see why we all call him Daniel now. That's cute. All right. The more you know.
Daniel is a truly terrifying name. I'm sorry for shitting on Daniel so much.
More Cathay? Oh! Oh! It's the vampires. Oh, it's a preview trailer for Immortal Empires? Ah, so that's why we have all the different factions. Gotcha.
A co-op trailer. Oh, it's so ugly.
the Elector Count.
How? How can you disrespect my vet claw like that? No!
It's not disrespect to call somebody ugly.
He's the Emperor of Mankind. He's been through a lot, okay? If you had enemies surrounding you, you'd be in a tough spot yourself when it comes to skincare.
Well, that doesn't excuse him being ugly, and his name is Carl. I just saw chat saying Carl, even worse than Daniel.
His name is Carl Franz. Screw you.
Doesn't matter. His name is Carl. He's ugly, and he's a human. Like, what a worst circumstance.
My god.
Oh my goodness.
Heresy. Heresy. Execute her immediately. I'm sorry, guys. This is the end of this stream.
Nothing can kill me harder than... Nothing can kill me harder than Book of Grudges.
Oh my god.
Best German Carl? He's German?
Yes. Well, his empire is basically kind of built off of that. Like, there's Roman, there's German, a lot of European inspiration there. But yeah. I'm not too familiar. By the comet. We must execute Kiwi.
King Carl.
Yeah, the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me his name is Bob. I bet his name is Bob.
Okay, these are champions of chaos, basically. I believe he's a champion of chaos versus Slaanesh. They're kind of like new legendary lords that were added specifically for those factions. That's Azazel. Before becoming a demon prince, he shanked Sigmar. The Sigmar?
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Chris, I would like to remind you that, like, I don't recognize faces. Faces are a blur to me, okay? So Carl means absolutely nothing to me. Nothing. None.
Whatever, Kiwi.
Wow, he looks so cool. Sigmar.
Yeah, I didn't know Azazel was like that. Ah, and here's Festus, the Leech Lord. Thank you for the super chat, Homely Zakombi. That is an awesome name, actually. I love the ogres. While every faction race is either good or evil, ogres like dwarves are resilient to chaos corruption and usually fight on the side of good, like in the trailer, when paid. Yeah? If you have enough gold, you can get the ogres on your side. Whoever pays the most and has the most food.
Yeah. What about Sigmar? I mean, he looks cool. Oh, look at them! You're so cute with him!
Oh my god. Yeah, Champion of Chaos for Nurgle.
I think I've seen him before somewhere. Maybe it was a meme or something? Maybe you showed it to me?
Probably, yeah. I don't remember exactly, but...
He needs a bra.
He needs to find the perfect ingredient.
Of course.
Oh my. No, you definitely showed me this before.
Yep.
I
think I showed it to you because of the evil laugh.
Yeah.
That is a good evil laugh. Yeah.
Yep.
So, Festus used to be a doctor. One day he was faced with an incurable disease, and Nurgle offered him a deal. And this was the result. Oh, there you go.
It's basically you.
What? I'm not a doctor, I'm a mad scientist. And I haven't worshipped any chaos gods recently.
You tried to look, you tried, from what I remember from my lore, you tried to turn me into a magical girl, and you failed. And now I'm a wolf. So sounds similar to him.
I think we're getting our lore mixed up here. I was trying to turn you into a magical girl.
I remember. Not magical girl, cat girl. I'm sorry. Cat girl.
Okay. Oh man.
So why does he need a bra?
I don't know. You said it.
I'm jealous. Why does he have bigger titties than me?
Kiwi, everybody has bigger titties than you. Thank you for the super chat, Carl.
Congratulations, Carl.
Carl! No, Kiwi! Kiwi, you shut up! Don't say anything. Thank you for the super chat, Wickman. Got named Employee of the Month at a job I resent. Lol. Good for you, man. Good for you. And thank you. Bruh.
Oh! It's me!
Excuse me?
Oh! That's so cool!
Champion of Chaos for Zinch.
It's a sperm!
What? I mean, I guess it kind of looks like that, but... Maybe we can be a little more generous. I'm fairly certain that they were brothers before, and then they got fused together. Like, one was good at magic, and the other was good at, melee combat. Let's see.
Wait, so why does one brother have all of the eyes and the other brother has none?
Oh, Zinch. The thing on the shoulder was the smaller brother of the big guy. He prayed to Zinch for a boon, and, well, you know how Zinch is. Yeah, there you go. He was like, I'll fuse you together. I'll mess you around up a little bit. A little bit of modification, mutation here and there. That's probably why he doesn't have any eyes.
Okay. I thought it would be something deeper.
One was good at fighting and the other was bad at everything. Oh no, poor guy. He prayed to Tzeentch for his brother's strength, so Tzeentch granted it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Please, Tzeentch, give me my brother's strength. And Tzeentch was like, alright, bet. I'll fuse you into your brother. Now you have his strength all the time. Oh, there you go. Oh, the big bro got his mind wiped too.
I feel like this stream has so far been me saying something looks like something and would be like, wait a minute, it kind of does. Because I said for the mind flayer, for the frogs and not for him.
Well, you do provide a very unique perspective on things, Kiwi, that's for sure. Things that I've never heard anybody else utter, or dare to utter, live on a stream, so.
Well, I'm sorry. This is my reaction to the trailers.
Alright. He wasn't even good at magic either until Tzeentch got involved. Okay, so that's what Lich meant by, like, not being good at anything. Gotcha.
Oh, so his brother was a boy failure. And
yeah,
his younger brother was a successful one.
No, the older brother was. The younger brother was the guy who you call the sperm.
Okay, so boy failure, sperm, and the successful big brother.
Okay, good. I'm glad you understand, Kiwi. You're learning Warhammer. This is exciting. Oh my god. What am I doing here?
Oh, well, it feels like you're regretting it.
I regret a lot of decisions. But I live with them.
Look, Fearin, but now they share it. Now both of them are not. Now both of them are Chads.
It's pretty easy to guess who she is. Valkia the Bloody, Chaos Champion of Khorne. Pretty sure a lot of people said that she's basically Khorne's wife.
She's a human, but she has horns.
Well, that's kind of what happens when you worship Chaos Gods.
One sort of found, and she's not his wife. She's just his fuck buddy.
I'm pretty sure consort literally means wife, but okay. That's not like English is... Okay.
I googled it before because I was like, wait, isn't consort a wife? But apparently it isn't. Let me google it again. Consort. Is a consort married to the emperor?
Secondary
a
wife?
Consort only is in right to his wife.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, neither me nor Kiwi have English as our first language, so it's just a tug of war now at this point between either of our understandings. Let's see.
No.
Valkia the Bloody, a northern tribe leader, when a Slaaneshi demon prince tried to offer her becoming his sex slave, she responded by slicing his head off and vowed to deliver it to the Skull Throne.
Beautiful. She sounds hot.
She died on the way there, but Khorne was so impressed he brought her back to become his Valkyrie. Oh, there you go. Khorne's a good guy at heart, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're
if she's hot,
spilling blood.
And she dies and worships him, she lives. What a honorable guy. I'm not being sarcastic. I just noticed that after some point, the little timestamp stop.
Yeah, it's just Festus trailer the entirety of this video.
I kept on reading Festus's fetus.
Oh my god.
Forever pursuing their patron's favor. To be favored is to be blessed.
It's the brothers.
But others will always come, seeking to claim their prize.
Oh yeah. Also forgot to mention as well that I believe the shield that Valkyria uses is literally the head of that Slaneshi prince that she cut off, which is pretty metal.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. I hate that.
The faces that Azazel makes it's a little creepy. Like even in game, he looks at you like in a strange way.
A champion does not retreat from such opportunity.
Yeah, it's the head, but he probably likes it. You're absolutely right, Jorelli.
Oh my goodness.
Get someone that looks at you like Azazel looks at his enemies.
A chance to prove their worth.
That's
Now
called a
the
toxic
time has
relationship,
come to
maybe.
reap what has been sown.
Oh!
The true
Ah.
test awaits.
Archaon the Ever-Chosen.
He looks so cool. I want to ride on his horse.
That is the guy who basically destroyed the entire setting and brought about the end times. He's kind of the chosen by the Chaos Gods, and yeah. Yeah, he's very powerful in lore.
So cool. In lore.
Well, in game too as well.
Yeah, don't say in lore because I'm like, wait, he's not cool in game. He's not powerful in game. He's like the biggest student.
I feel like there's a lot of things about Archaon that I could mention, but I think the gist of it is that yeah, he's supposed to be the big bad guy of the entire setting, and that's all you need to know for now.
More like the never chosen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen three people make the same joke, guys.
Okay. His campaign now is really good. That is true. I believe when he initially got released into Warhammer 1, that was not good, man. Like, the Horde faction mechanics there were absolutely horrible. But yeah, he is supposed to be very powerful, like absolutely busted. But there were times in lore where he got absolutely like clowned on because of certain decisions that GW made. And by GW, I mean the Games Workshop, the company behind Warhammer Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's supposed to be like the big badass.
I see. Big bad man with a big horse. I like his horse a lot. His horse was so cool.
I mean, he does look cool. I will say that.
His horse.
Okay, I mean, since Chad is mentioning it so much, there was an event called Storms of Chaos that was kind of like supposed to be the end times, which was like to destroy and the setting and make fantasy, make chaos win. But they decided the lore by playing actual tabletop games, and then the players would report the results of that. And basically what ended up happening was, I believe Archaon got kicked in the balls by Grimgor Ironhide, which is an orc guy. And yeah, so that's what they're talking about, by kicked in the groin by the biggest orc ever. Yeah.
Oh, he can't have any more kids.
Things didn't really go well in Storms of Chaos, so I believe they retconned that, and then GW decided to not let the players decide it anymore, and they would just do their own thing now and make sure that Chaos actually did win this time.
I mean, if he actually did get kicked in the balls and Luo lost, that would have been the best outcome. I would have loved that.
Yeah, it's a funny story, but it's not canonical anymore.
Oh, not in British slang for headbutting, but Americans misunderstood what it meant.
Oh, I see. I see. What happened is Chaos couldn't get out the starting positions, so GW threw out the whole players decide the outcome idea. Sag, bro. Chaos supposed to be overthrowing the world. They couldn't even start.
It is time, my lord, to engrave your legend into the world. But
oh no, it's an old man.
To thrive in this vast and volatile domain, you will first need to study the lay of the land.
Oh no, I'm scared.
In the far
I'll start reacting to the words and I start shitting on it. This won't be good.
Oxyotl, bane of the dark gods, wages a war of revenge against the fell powers and any who would stand with them.
Yeah, this is just an overview of the map for Warhammer 3. You can see where everybody starts and how they play their campaign.
This means nothing to me because I am directionally challenged.
In the jungles of the gods,
I guess at the very least, you might recognize some people. Or some races.
The high elves.
Or an
oh, I think those are the wood elves.
Teclis will oppose
those are the high elves, yeah.
In all
okay, I was right the first time.
Krokgar, my boy! The hand of God shooting lasers.
High Queen of the Court of Lybaris Tomb Kings has reclaimed her ancient homeland, but her reign is fraught with challenge. The Silver Host Vampire Counts also lay claim to these lands, and from their cold hands, our leader must pry the crater of the Walking Dead.
Oh, it's the Egyptian. I don't know if I'm mixing it up with another game.
East, Kugath Plague Father scours the Dragon Isles for new ingredients to fortify his plagues.
I'm seeing a lot of people in chat being like, should we skip this trailer? I mean, giving Kiwi an idea of the map is good, but Kiwi's also directionally challenged, so
I don't know anything about this, so I'm fine with whatever.
Okay.
I'm enjoying myself for everything.
Don't skip. Maybe we can start a little bit of a poll. It takes a little bit of time, but
let me start a poll. Can I even
just
start
worried
a poll
about time?
mod?
I think you can. You should be able to.
No, I can't. It's not letting me start a poll as a mod.
Sag. Very long trailer. Okay, well, for the sake of time and for my own sleep schedule, I apologize, my dudes, but it is very long. We'll get to some of the more exciting steps. Oh my god, where's the end of this? My god! Okay. I think it should be like right here.
Is constantly shifting, and there are further dangers here than meet the eye. It will take more than military might
Thank you for the super chat.
Flamebird, you little bitch.
More than spirit and diplomacy to survive. It will take the forging of an immortal empire.
Immortal empires.
Because a wind almost picked me up and took... I'm not gonna say that.
My father taught me much in his short life. He told me, we do not explore frontiers. We tame them.
Ah, okay. This is the blood DLC.
Mountains.
Oh, they can finally see blood?
Yeah. You can pay money to see blood now. Thorns of Decay and Karanak. Roger.
Do special races have special color of the blood?
We are Kislev.
That I'm actually not sure. Pretty sure it's red.
Oh, shame.
We do not have blood. We have eyes.
You do not have blood, you have eyes? What?
And eyes.
This is why I need subtitles.
Ice?
Oh, okay.
Raspberry jam.
My father died a fool.
Oh, damn.
Look at all that ketchup. Look at that tomato sauce spilling out of him.
Looks beautiful, quite honestly. It's just tomato soup.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like Fahrenheit said, if you're fighting like Tomb Kings that are just skeletons, then yeah, they're not gonna bleed. That's basically it, yeah. Okay.
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
Poor dude. He died.
Well, he died a fool.
He died a fool.
Alright. Oh. I think this is the experimental mode.
We have the same reaction. We have the same reaction, just there.
Intel. He's a fool because he paid for the DLC. My father paid for that Warhammer DLC.
Why do they not include the blood in the beginning of the game if they're going to have so many like expansions to different units?
It's probably for the rating and selling in certain countries that wouldn't allow that, so they have it as a different option.
Oh.
Yeah, or at least that's the reason they give. Oh, okay, this one.
Storm clouds gather.
I have to react very negatively for this one because they were like set.
Mundane and immortal.
Daniel, Sigvold, and
Can we
Arcane.
withstand this onslaught? We must form an alliance. We either die alone.
Oh, it's Carl.
Or survive together.
I concur. This threat is beyond any of us. With the Azur's guidance,
This is just another Elgates game. I see many ladies here, but you even
I'm kinda
speak
nervous.
for your people.
High King, this is not the time for short-sightedness.
Short? There'll be no alliance with Elgates while I'm High King.
That's going in the book.
It's going in the book.
All God Chicken Felix, yeah.
I'll kill them all while they're fighting.
We must not be blinded by our own need for power. This is the moment.
Just axe them down.
Your choices will decide the fate of this world. And all that inhabits it.
Trailer spoiling the fact that they would move Gelt to Cathay.
The right one.
Oh, I forgot. Carl is taking the right on a bird.
It's such a good trailer. I never knew like how in depth this trailer went until I watched Sotek's reaction to it. I believe his entire reaction to this 3-minute trailer was like an hour long, and I basically did like a 2-hour-long stream out of that. If you guys want to watch my reaction to Sotek's reaction to this trailer, check out last week's stream. But yeah, it's just like so many different characters interacting with each other that you would never normally see. All of the Order factions basically gather here in order to defend against the waves of chaos that have gathered together to basically eliminate the world. So it's kind of like an Avengers Assemble moment right there. Yeah,
that meeting probably was very short.
Well, that's going in the book. Oh, that's great. But yeah,
you can make a 4-hour stream out of your stream.
Hell yeah, content recycling. Let's go.
Yeah, that's very short.
Yeah, but this is definitely like one of the best trailers for Warhammer 3, especially for fans of the series.
Narrow, the problem is I'm already in the book. There's a full page with my name.
Oh. That's right, there was this. Get a little sneak peek into the Chaos Dwarfs. The short people, but chaos.
Dark. What choice but to follow the flame? A fire to tear down the old.
They're just goblins.
Burning away all fear, doubt, and weakness.
The Chaos Dwarves are very industrial heavy. There are no trees that grow here.
Demand more fuel, more sacrifice.
I bet they can hold a candle too. Not because they're, I mean, also because they're short, but also because they're Skaven.
Destiny rising from within the crucible. To seize the world with this fire.
It's a robot.
Is to see it.
I think his entire lower half is petrified, which is why he needs that to help him walk around.
He's a mech.
Pretty much. Oh, that thing is so cool. I think it's like a demon just strapped into a machine. A war machine. The Kadai Destroyer, yeah. It looks so awesome, man. So, okay, a quick rundown on the lore for Chaos Dwarves. I actually just learned about it. I was reacting to a video about the dwarves, but they basically went very far north, and then when chaos kind of erupted into the world, they stood their ground. And, well, this is how they ended up becoming. I don't know if we know the exact reason, but they found a particular god called Hashut, and they started worshipping him instead of the usual dwarf gods, and that god kind of gave them mutations as well as particular
oh, so there's no
magics.
So there's no book.
No book of grudges? Yeah. I don't think for them they have a book of grudges, but they have their own system going on.
Oh, I was about to say, so I can call them short all I want, and they wouldn't put me in a book of grudges.
No, they would probably just enslave you and use you in their workforce.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, they hate everything. Yeah, that's the basic gist of it. So
they're
you
like
saw the
grumpy from the Snow White and the Seven Dwarves.
So like they have this whole system where their society is kind of based off of the manual labor of unpaid workers. Let's call it that. And you saw the goblins and the greenskins and stuff in the beginning. So yeah, those are kind of like the basis manual labor, and they're kind of forced into it as like prisoners. I believe they attempted to make orcs even stronger than they usually are, but they ended up creating the black orcs, which Grimgor Ironheart is one, and they became so powerful that they were able to escape from their captors and ended up becoming like a superior race of greenskins.
I bet that those orcs hate dwarves.
Oh, I'm sure like 100% they hate the Chaos Dwarves. Like, well, I don't know if they hold grudges, but they can probably like beat down anything that is in their path. They're just super strong because the Chaos Dwarves mess with them. Another fact that I learned from Sotek during one of our streams was that they use magic, but the thing about dwarf bodies is that when they use magic, they turn to stone. Like this guy that I was talking about, his lower half is petrified, likely because of that. But whenever a Chaos Dwarf becomes like completely petrified, yeah, they're still sentient.
Petrified. I thought you used petrified as if like blown up. I didn't think that it actually turned into stone. That's interesting.
Petrified, as in blown up.
Yeah, because some people use petrified in that way, like disappear, dissipate, petrified.
Who did you learn this from?
I've heard it in some videos before. That
I think you probably misheard
like
it.
Turning into stone, and petrified as in like disappeared or nuked.
Yeah, I don't think that's what that means.
I'm sorry.
They wanted to create greenskins that wouldn't infight so much and accidentally succeeded. Yeah. Accidentally. Chat is moving. Succeeded too well. Yeah. But I learned from Sotek that whenever a Chaos Dwarf becomes petrified, like his full body is petrified, they're kind of still sentient. The Chaos Dwarves just kind of put them up as statues on the road to their city. So they kind of just watch the road there, but they don't do it to honor them. They kind of do it to mock them. So they're just kind of like sitting there just being laughed at by everybody that walks past them. It's a society, yeah. Oh man.
Sounds healthy.
Certainly.
Oh well,
it's chaos. Yo, what's up, Neko?
I can be evil all I want in Warhammer and nobody can stop me because in D&D they're stopping me.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, you can be evil in Warhammer. And Chaos needs more supporters. All right, is that Yeah, that seems to be the end.
I have a question for you in chat. Yeah? Out of all of the factions that I liked, which side do I lean on more towards, hero or chaos?
To chaos. You lean too heavily into chaos. Way too heavily into chaos.
So what are the chaos ones? The vampires? The orcs and Norglings? What else is chaos?
I mean, all the chaos gods, all the warriors of chaos, the undivided factions, the vampire counts, the chaos dwarves, I guess the dark elves would also count. The Skaven, kind of.
Evil neutral? I like that. That's what I got on the tests. Like
the Beastmen,
test where...
Vampire Coast, yep.
On like the D&D tests, I get evil neutral as well.
Vampire counts aren't really chaos, they're just undead. Oh yeah, true. They're kind of just their own thing.
Oh, so
they're also not really like
on like
good.
The dead are not on the hero or on the chaos side. I see.
I think sometimes they play both sides. During the end times, the guy who you talked about, who was bald and that you really liked, kind of betrayed a ton of people who are trying to save the world from chaos for some reason.
Oh yeah, I think that you did say that they're like neutral. They're like chaotic neutral.
I guess in a way. There are some that are more like good than others. Orcs and goblins are their own thing. Yeah, they give a crumpin to whoever wants to fight, whether they be good or bad.
Manchild from I don't think that's his name.
He might as well be called that. His reasonings during the end times were not very good. He usually has good reasonings, but during that, it just wasn't good. All right, thank you for the rundown, Lich. Harry the Hammer, Shadows of Change, Thrones of Decay, and Karanak. I have Thrones of Decay up. Let's watch that in order. Harry and Shadow Change. Herald Hammerstorm.
Oh yes, I think that I did end up getting liking Manfred a lot. That's why I was like, wait, I don't think that's his name. I don't think Manchild is his name, but it was something man.
Yeah, it's a Shadows of Change one. And finally, Karanak.
Holy shit,
my
Neko!
god, Neko. It's hammer time. I'm starting to learn the lore through Nux, and it's pretty interesting. Well, I'm glad that you find it interesting. Yeah, Nux is also getting into Warhammer. And thank you for the super chat, Neko. Karanak? Trailer? Warhammer. There it is.
Oh, he looks cute. It's a doggo.
Alright, first let's get into Herald Hammerstorm.
Hello, Hammerstorm. Oh, right. I also have to get into 40k.
We'll do that later, yeah.
There is legend of a warrior unparalleled.
Herald Hammerstorm is the guy the Warhammer franchise is named after. Yeah.
Forged in the heart of fear, who reached into the grave.
Oh, so he's the mascot.
Found only hate.
Pretty much.
Oh my goodness. His name is Harold. That's at least better than Daniel.
I mean, he does use a Warhammer, and the entire franchise is called a Warhammer, so.
Harry the Hammer. I think Bob the Boulder and Harry the Hammer will get along.
Oh, named after the item. Gotcha.
To embrace such hate.
Man, he doesn't look handsome, he looks fat. I think it's
probably
just the
his armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is to wield dread as lesser men wield armies.
Oh, I don't like Harry.
It is to
Fuck Harry.
become fear itself.
Because he dislikes vampires?
It is to become.
Yes.
Well, I think it's a good stance to have for the most part. But I mean, if you're gonna be chaos, then yeah, I guess I can understand
my
that.
form might be a
undead,
wolf right now, but my true form is a vampire. So.
This goes against Kiwi's lore. Harry went against Vlad, the Chad. Oh, bruh. Of course it would be Vlad.
Who's Olga?
Who?
Olga.
Olga? I would assume that would be one of the vampires. I'm not too versed in vampire lore yet, as I haven't played the faction.
I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry.
Vlad, too much healing? Vlad probably died and came back next turn to beat up Harry, so... that makes sense. Oh, you remember the changeling that I mentioned? Yeah, that's him.
Oh. He turned into a woman. Hag.
Hags are indeed scary, Jeff. The changeling is causing chaos, man.
We don't call her Baba Yaga, we just call her Baba. I hate him. How dare he use birds?
I'll be honest with you, chat. Nobody understands Kiwi's definition of cute. It changes ever so often.
Oh look, there's the scribes! That's so cool. He just puked on them and switched into a human to
Puked? He uses jade. That's what he's throwing at them. Look at that evil laugh. That's totally a Kiwi laugh. That's why you don't like his laugh, because it's your laugh.
No, I don't like his laugh at him because he's a bird. He uses a bird staff.
Well, him using a bird staff is probably a little better than Kairos Fate Weaver, the actual double-headed bird.
Nice.
Okay. I love that the entire premise of this DLC story is just that the changeling likes to do a bit of trolling. Yeah, that basically describes him, the entirety of his character. Just a little bit. Yeah, see? Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, Karanak is probably the latest one. Wait, is there a part 2 to this Shadows of Change? Oh, look! The legit Weebs are live!
Oh, oh my goodness, who are the legit Weebs? I've never heard of them before.
They must make really fun content to watch.
Yeah. I mean, there's 100 people watching them, so it must be very fun.
Oh, you would hope so.
Yeah. Let's watch them. Yeah, let's watch them.
We do a stream of us watching ourselves.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, I am kind of curious. How would that work? Is it just a double feedback? Ourselves? Oh, yeah. Wait, actually, I am kind of curious. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Alright, well, that was interesting. I've never done that before. Okay, so next DLC, Thrones of Decay. This one is the latest one. I'm actually playing one of the guys that are introduced in this DLC right now on the channel.
Oh, okay. And uses in-game footage.
Elspeth, everybody's favorite goth dummy mommy.
I hate you, Carl, with a burning passion.
That wasn't even Carl. But you still hate on him. It's so sad. Ah. That thing is called a toad dragon.
I heard a toad dragon, and I was like, what? It doesn't look like a toad. I guess it's a toad.
And it's Malachi McGyson. We are playing his campaign currently on the channel. The Goblin Hero is such a funny machine.
They even have doggies.
Oh, and they introduced this giant ass like land ship.
Wow.
Cool beans. We can go back a little bit and check out some stuff here actually. So they do add Elspeth von Draken. She is, I believe, very good at the lore of death, I think. And yeah, she's a how should I say this? I only remember some of the lore from the comments, so lore of Dami, that is true. An Amethyst Wizard, yeah, you're right. She does a very good job at using this one particular move. I believe it's called like a Purple Sun or whatever. That just absolutely wrecks people. And she has an ability where she can give like her units upgrades to become Amethyst units that do like tons of damage, tons of magic damage. I think she's completely opposed to Tamar Khan, who is the guy riding this toad dragon over here. And Tamar Khan isn't referring to this guy, but is referring to the parasitic worm that's inside of this ogre body. And whenever he dies, he can just like find a new host, and that guy becomes Tamar Khan, basically.
So he's like, oh, that's spoilers. Like the dad from Made in Abyss. I won't specify which dad.
I mean, yeah.
Talking about.
Kind of, if we want to talk about that like ability in a way.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see. That's pretty cool. I like the Dami Mami more than this dude, though.
I mean, the Dami Mami, she does get like a cool dragon that none of the other Empire Lords have. Fly around on that.
And she
I
also
think she even has
purple,
a... Yeah.
She also shoots purple magic that kills people. Yeah, Vazio, I tried to be as spoiler-free as possible.
I mean, if you don't know anything about Made in Abyss, yeah, no idea what that is. An old death wizard, meaning she can somewhat return from death and stuff. Wizards who master the winds eventually become something else. Yeah, there you go. She can just decide not to die, pretty much.
I see.
But the guy I probably know the most about is, where is the shot of him? This is this Thunder Barge, Spirit of Grungni, I think. Let's get it closer. Yeah, this guy. Malachi McKyson. He...
I love his hairstyle.
This particular hairstyle is a hairstyle that every single Dwarf Slayer adopts. They kind of like bleach their hair, and then they put it up in a mohawk whenever they accept the Slayer Oath. Which is to find honor in an honorable death by fighting the most ferocious foes out in the world, because they've done something to deserve the dishonor, and be exiled from the Dwarf Kingdom.
He just did this to myself, but I was like, wait, that looks like a rooster's hairstyle, and now I just can't unsee a beak. And
oh my god, Kiwi.
I did this to myself.
Malachi is a genius engineer who's a little bit of a mad scientist. He tinkers with his weaponry and his machinery, and he's created lots of cool stuff, like the ship called the Indestructible, which unfortunately got destroyed, and the ship called the Unsinkable, which unfortunately sank. So the Engineers Guild kind of kicked him out because his failed machines ended up creating a lot of death for the dwarfs, I believe. I think that was the reason.
Too. I would kick him out too. 2 people died. Not 2 people, multiple people died. And 2 of your...
Well, that's the thing,
failed.
right? Like, he's trying to push the boundaries, okay? And all the other dwarves are like, we just make the same thing. If we're gonna make something, we gotta get permission from the Longbeards, you know? But Malachi, he's trying to push the boundaries, and sometimes there's gonna be failed experiments, but yeah, I don't think he should name any of his equipment anymore. That's just my personal opinion. He appears as a character in the Gotrek and Felix books. I think we've talked about them in the last stream, but Gotrek and Felix are like a dwarf and human pairing that adventure around the world of Warhammer Fantasy. You can see them here in the background of the shot, actually. Oh yeah, you can see Felix with the red cape in the back there, and Gotrek standing right next to him. Gotrek is also a slayer, but the man cannot find death because of his weapon, I believe. And as long as he keeps fighting, he just can't die. And Felix is kind of there to, like, chronicle his story.
So I see.
Yeah, Felix is just a dude that's there, but, like...
Felix,
he's also
your
awesome,
average friend. Your average best friend.
They're the bestest of friends. They get drunk together. Yeah. The greatest unsuccessful slayer in history. Exactly, Senile Necron. He wants to die, but he just can't because he's too good. Also, thank you very much for the super chat, Draco. He made the unsinkable, which sunk, and the unbreakable, which broke down. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, then he just needs to make an unkillable to kill him.
He makes a suit of armor. He wears that. Ah, yes, the unpenetrable. There you go. That's the way that you can die.
Death.
Oh, he wanted to name his ship the Unstoppable instead of the Spirit of Grungni, but was forbidden to do it by his patron. Shout out to that patron. They saved so many people's lives. Oh,
that sounds to me like he's the god of, like, what do you call it? Jinxing himself?
In a way, he's kind of like you, Kiwi. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he kind of is. What is Gleam Cleaper? Thank you for
Grim
5.
Cleaper? That is a creator who makes Total War Warhammer content that I enjoy watching very much. And I know that, Greenie, but we're probably out of time here for now, and I might save that for later, or maybe I could do like a recorded video with Kiwi.
Well,
on that one instead.
I have a request.
Yeah?
Can we watch the Gaslighting Orcs, please?
No, Kiwi, I'm sorry. That's for Warhammer 40k. When we learn about 40k, we'll talk all about them. I promise. Also, I saw in chat that there's a Shadows of Change trailer part 2 somewhere. I don't recall. I just watched Sotek's breakdown of it another 30 minutes. I don't recall ever watching it. I think for now we'll just watch the Karanak trailer. The Shadows of Change update, the 5-minute one. Okay, yeah, we can watch that.
Your feedback on the latest Warhammer 3 DLC, Shadows of Change. And we've added more.
Oh, okay, I see. I think this was just kind of like a summary of all the units. Yeah. I don't know if that would be too interesting for Kiwi to watch, since Kiwi has never played the game before, so like...
Yeah, I've never played the game, so
don't think it would mean much for
just
Green.
Snooze.
Yeah. Alright. Then I think we'll we'll end with the cinematic trailer for Karanak, which is the latest one.
Didn't you say that we would watch some kind of speech and then end the stream?
Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.
He's onto me.
Oh no.
Picked
I
up
need a
my
new
scent.
shampoo, my dude. That hair doesn't look healthy.
I've been running, hiding, across continents, realms, fleeing through time.
Yeah, Farid, I want to do a co-op campaign with Zero.
I certainly wouldn't mind.
I need to get out! Out of my own mind!
You did super race, but red.
Basically, yeah.
Who would give him a bone? Cute.
Zero just smiling while the guy's about to die is oddly horrifying. I've seen plenty of death, and I enjoy it. Okay. I don't know too much lore about Karanak. I was talking about it with Sotek. I think all the heads do like a different thing. Like one head can see through time, another can like chase you through your dreams and stuff like that. So there's literally no escaping from this guy. He's basically like Corrin's personal dog, hunting dog. I
would give him pets. A lot of scratches and pets and bones and balls. And humans to feast on. He seems like such a good boy.
Yeah, he hasn't been released yet, has he? Or has he? I don't know. But I haven't played a Corrin faction before, so I wouldn't know. But alright, last thing. Sigvald the Magnificent speech. This was incredible.
In Total War Troll, you can actually...
Oh, knocked on my mic there. Sigvald is... He's a very... Actually, you know what? I think you're gonna get a good impression of who Sigvald is from this one particular speech.
I mean,
I
he sounds
loved
better
it.
than Daniel.
Oh, true. True.
Sega.
Oh, I didn't know that Siggy was connected to Sega.
Sickly, sinful spectacles stand, shuffle, shamble, and saunter shamelessly in mine scandalized sight. I suggest a solution. Surely
he
such
writes
sedition
poems?
should sour and succumb to Sigvald, the salacious, scandalous, and sensational servant of Slanesh! Son of Succubi, scion of sordid acts and slayer of squalid serfs!
I don't like him. He's like a theater kid.
Well, basically, yeah.
Soon they shall swoon, shall seek solace and death from sundry torments, wrought on them by my strategic, severing, scintillating shower of shimmering strikes! Send
He has a talent.
Summon Sliver Slash!
He has a talent. That I will give him. When I saw this speech for the first time, I was completely baffled. Like, my god, dude.
How many S's can you fit into a single sentence?
Well, not enough for Sigvald, I guess. Okay.
Oh, and his name is Sigvald too.
Yep. Yep, his name is Sigvald. Starts with an S. This guy is narcissism turned up to like 1000. I think he has all of his personal guard wear like super shiny armor that reflects light so that he can see his reflection in their own armor. I mean, granted, he's a very beautiful man, but like...
I don't find him beautiful.
Well, dang. I think he would use his slivering slash to slice you down, Kiwi, if you ever told that to him.
That's fine. I find Carl more attractive than him.
Oh, dang. Well, yeah, W for Carl, I guess. He looks better than Sigvald. Yo! One for the Empire. Let's go.
That was meant more so as an insult, but I guess you can take it as a positive.
Ah, dang. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun for me. What are your thoughts, Kiwi?
It was for me too. I remember only the factions that I liked.
well, which faction do you like the most?
The frogs. And then it's the aliens. The blue and pink, the purple aliens. And then it's the vampires. And then it is the Russian dummy mommy. And then it's Crone. And then
you
it's
seem to remember a lot of factions, Kiwi. I feel like you like a lot of them.
What? You were calling me out too much.
All right.
I don't remember any of the human ones. I remember.
Well, you remember the Dobby Mommy ones, apparently.
Yeah, but the Dummy Mommy ones, I remember because they're like based on Russians and Slavic people.
Yeah.
So I remember that one. I remember the Nurglings.
I mean, the Nurglings are very cute, yeah.
Yes, they are. I remember the lizard man. Simply because of that big frog that moved the whole mountain. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
What else do I remember the Minotaur people. The Beastmen. I remember. I think I already mentioned vampires. I remember the Chinese faction. I don't know if they're considered human. I'm pretty sure they're just considered dragons. I remember.
Well, the leaders are dragons. The people are human, though.
I remember the high elves and the dark elves and the forest elves. And I remember the short people were dwarves.
Oh, that's going in the book.
It's on purpose.
Every single time, Q. You never fail, do you? To just piss somebody off.
I remember Carl.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm glad you've been able to retain a lot of this information, or at least a general concept of it.
Well, I probably remembered the lore better if once I actually played the game.
Yeah, for sure. Like, experience it hands-on. Honestly, yeah, I can't wait to see you play the game. There's a lot of systems and it can be a little overwhelming, but it's fine. I mean, you have me!
Unlike you, I will probably I'll have you there to basically hold my hand throughout the game for a little bit before I start playing it on my own.
Yeah, totally. I'd definitely be down to do a co-op campaign with you, Kiwi. And also check out some more Warhammer lore later on, whether that be fantasy or 40k. Maybe we can do 40k next time. We'll see.
Yeah, but I think I compared dwarves to Twitter once.
Oh, that is like the worst. You are like even worse than the worst enemy that the dwarves have ever faced if you compare them to Twitter. How could you? Also, Vazio, I did a stream with Kiwi. I forget like how many weeks ago it was, but it was another time when Sotek didn't show up. We watched Warhammer 1 and 2 during that stream. So yeah, it should be on our channel somewhere.
It was pretty like random.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was like trying to figure out what to do, but then Kiwi showed up and like, oh, yeah, we can do this. Yeah. But all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed your time here, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, we'll see you in a short while. Bye-bye.